Well, it has the potential to bring hundreds of millions of dollars to Austin each year, but is it worth the city giving up $4 million in tax revenue to help out?
That's the question the Austin City Council now must answer. Today, the council heard from the public about this controversial decision, and KXAN's Reagan Hackelman is here with more on what the public had to say.
Well, Leslie and Robert, the city council heard about 2 hours of public comment today about this potential partnership. Those for it say the $4 million in taxes the city is being asked to give the track each year is worth it. Those against it say this deal flat out stinks. For the first time since this potential partnership between F1 and the city of Austin was announced, the public had their chance to weigh in.
I'm supporting this just because it's just amazing what F1 can do for Austin.
I also happen to own about 12 acres at Elroy, so I have every reason in the world to want this operation to be a grand success. However, I am here today because I don't believe the city should get involved in this.
The fuel for the argument, $4 million a year in non-taxpayer money over a 10-year period of time. The first $4 million will come from F1. Money for the other 9 years will come from the expected extra money the city makes when all the tourists are in town. The problem, no one knows for sure how many tourists will show up or how much they'll spend in Austin.
The critical issue from my point of view is the city taxpayers cannot lose money off of this deal.
To help make that decision, the city council is waiting to see an economic impact study. That study is currently being produced by an economist paid for by F1. Council is expecting to get that study early next week. That gives council members and city staff less than 2 weeks to go through it.
They do it at the last minute to minimize public scrutiny, which is not in the public's interest.
But those who support the partnership say it is a win for the city and the community.
But the main thing is it's going to bring a lot of employment. It's going to bring much needed revenue, and it's going to bring job opportunities.
Now, if the city agrees to the partnership, that would allow F1 organizers to get $25 million a year from the state of Texas. The first year, that money will come from state taxpayers. Reporting live in the studio, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.